Whereas directly after the meeting and the next day, really I was feeling like, wow, that just went really smooth. But by the next morning, I'd set up a little obstacle for myself of, okay, because of last night, I now have to, because of last night, there's this big door open now where there's a gang of us. Fucking great. And so there was an eagerness to get in touch with the gang and say, hey, come on, let's...
You're in my gang now.
No, not so much of that. Just go, what the fuck are we going to do now then?
Yeah.
Let's just decide now and start doing it.
Yeah.
That's what my thing was. Because for me, I'm just going to keep on doing what I do, and I imagine so is everyone else, whether they admit that to themselves or not. But I'm not going to drop what I was doing and start doing a different thing now. And
no, that's why he was saying that Ollie adjusting the trajectory.
Yeah.
There's still the same momentum, same, speed, but you're just like angling slightly differently.
Yeah. I wrote a poem about it. Because of Danny's issue. I have to think about it again and remember back and run my memories of the night and how it seemed like there wasn't any real problem. But an ego is called the whole ego of things into question, so you've got to run your own ego through the whole virus checking, debugging programs again and just see is it really completely clean. But, 13 wells springs from the fire pit, flames igniting atmosphere, where we sit in a circle round the sacred heart, speaking words of simple truth in profound and ancient art. Die is cast and battle won, lightning fast the bottle spun, a covenant of kinship of all humanity, sailing free from pirates, soul destinies at sea. A self-sustaining gang of friends agreed to make amends, to stand as one in time of need, to plant a sacred seed inside, to wear one's heart upon one's sleeve, to be the source of love alive. So I think there was something like very much realisation of, hey man, we're completely free if we're just willing to be completely free. And that's not just that I'm giving up and I'm just going to be completely free while everyone else isn't. It's we can just be free. This new thing we're on about is like tangibly quite a few of us are free and now we're together. It's a we, so we can be free. That's a new thing, this collective identity thing. So I think that's what the kickback was. If inside of myself I now understand that I can be completely free with these other people. In fact, we've agreed. We're doing it now, in our own ways and all that thing, but we're doing it now. No doubt about it, kind of thing. But I suppose a few people vocalise that more than the rest of us. It's not as if all 13 people are all there together, repeating a covenant at the same time in harmony coming from spirit. It wasn't like that. It was, I suppose, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people who spoke that kind of sentiment, but maybe 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 who didn't. Feeding the one sleeper. You're in the 13, so that was...
13 what?
There were 13 people that came back.
Yeah.
Here. So the thing is to have the experience of realising I'm completely free now and there's more than just me, so I'm more free than I've ever been. Just having that experience and then just the next day having the realisation of, no, I'm back in my own space now. got to remember that I'm completely free. I've got to break every spell that comes up for me today and tomorrow and the next day until the spells don't even come up anymore. But it still works.
Yeah.
Did you see those videos that Danny put up? Did you see them?
I haven't yet. No.
Took them down again. They're a total wobble out. And they basically project on me that I'm some fucking dangerous lunatic with a plan. And that plan's really fucking scary and really dangerous. And Danny is distancing himself from me and is dissolving his friendship with me.
Was this because had he edited it, or it's just the way it was?
No,
framed?
he made an
two-
announcement.
Oh, I
basically.
see, right,
Two
right.
statements.
He released 2 videos as statements.
Oh, okay. I thought you meant
As
a
a
video
result,
of the gathering.
No.
Okay.
No, as a result of the gathering. From fear in himself. Went and spilled beans all over the floor.
Fine. And he's taken it off.
Messy. Messy.
You did see them, did you, Toby?
No,
No.
I'm asking.
Yeah, messy. Kind of blubbering. And at the point I looked at it, 6 pages of comments. Going like, who or what is due? What the fuck's all this about? And stuff. It's a thread out in commonly known as Dom's Facebook where he's put up a thing saying, don't know what he says at the top. He says something at the top, and then there's this video Danny's posted, and then there's a thread down beneath it, and people going, who or what is due? What the fuck is all this like? And Dom's just going like, I don't know what it is actually. No idea.
And he was there.
Well, no, because this is just Danny.
Yeah. No, that's
Danny
what I'm saying. Like it's Danny's projection of
Yeah.
a fear-based response.
Yeah.
That he's kind of gone into the realm of that which is not there.
He said basically I was at this thing and then I went to the fire afterwards. And I thought it was great at the time, but like on reflection afterwards I went to see a friend and that friend said, I don't think these people are owning their dark side. And
What does that mean?
exactly. And then anyway, Do basically said he's got a plan and it frightens me, and I'm just like making a statement, like an affidavit, I suppose, that I am distancing myself publicly and privately from this group of people and from Do.
Wow.
And then he did a second video to try and clarify the really unclear stuff. He went off on a bit of a ramble, and I didn't ever see the end of it. I haven't seen the last few minutes of it.
Yeah.
Not a
That's
bit of a terrorist, man. A terrorist who
Oh,
had
big
announced
terrorist.
that he is unleashing war.
Yeah.
And the fucking
Well,
Queen's,
that's very
the
far
Queen's
from
gone
the
to
truth.
Ireland today, and they're fucking searching streets for bombs in London because of all this IRA stuff that they're expecting. All this.
Yeah,
That's
by-
what's going on in context around
Yeah,
this.
so basically that's a Judas move. That's a programmed response. Whoever the guy is that he met to speak about it is...
It's a woman.
Oh, okay. Guy, woman.
Older woman who he goes to for advice, and he caught himself, we chatted about it here today, but basically Danny told her his projection of the meeting, which was all fear-based, and based on what he told her, she gave him quite sound advice. And then Danny took that quite sound advice based on what he told her without realising that what he actually told her was a load of bollocks. Applied her advice to what was a load of bollocks and came up with a bigger load of bollocks, and then just freaked the fuck out. And on impulse recorded the thing and said, I've got to... Basically what he's saying is, I'm afraid of the state. I certainly don't want to be associated with this thing that's taken the state on full on in its fear projection. And therefore I must tell the state that I am not anything to do with these guys. Because he thought, man, fucking Do got me to put this up on my YouTube account. So that's like telling them that I'm part of Do's gang and Do's going fucking making war against them is what he built up in his head. So he's got to tell them directly that he's not in Do's gang, so that when they come to fucking kill us all, he can say, don't kill me. It is totally Judas.
Yeah.
Don't kill me, because, hey, I was co-opted into that. I'm not one of them. I'm fucking Jewish.
Yeah.
So he didn't get any easy way out of the thing today either, because I just said to him, man, This is like an internal thing inside you. It's got fuck all to do with me, really. Except I've lost a friend, and its effect on me isn't very nice. I feel like maybe I just won't have any friends around because, look, you're one of the few people that become friends with me, and look what you've done. So it doesn't really make me feel like having any friends, Danny. Thanks, man. You fucker. And I let there be good sadness in my voice to let it carry, because that's what I have been thinking through the last couple of days. But anyway, no easy off the hook for me. He's got to actually learn how to not want teachers anymore. Because he wanted to put up a third video and not bother speaking to us until he put the third video up. Of course, the third video is going to further emphasise the problem. I tried to apologise and say, shit man, I fucking totally wobbled out. None of that is true. But saying, you know, dude's like an enlightened teacher, and that frightens me. It's not going to help me one wish, is it?
No.
No.
Bloody idiot. Oh.
So I said to him, man, sit down and fucking heal your chakras and all this shite, but figure out your relationship to me in such a way as I'm not a teacher. Because I'm not a teacher. Teachers tell you loads of stuff, I don't tell you fuck all. Like that, I'm saying, figure it out yourself. I know a bit about this stuff because I've had experience, but I'm teaching you. You can't follow me. So. But you can work it out, Danny. It ain't that hard. What should we do? There's probably 40 minutes or something. Or I don't know how many.
Leave it at that.
Should we put it up on the internet? That was the whole real question
I
I have. It is 39 minutes and... Oh no, that's megabytes. It's 39 megabytes. Hi bye. Maybe you get seen, maybe you don't.